This is going on 10 plus years that this has been a restaurant. Prior to that, it was a little candy store and a little small restaurant Pete Davis owned back in the day and pumped gas out of here and served the community as a little general type store with a restaurant in it. Comac back in the day was a small agricultural community out in the middle of the flatlands of Indiana, and that's how it got it started. It had a couple of granaries, it had a school, it was its own town, had a hardware store, a couple of little markets, had Pete's little gas station, and that's kind of what it evolved into. And as time wore on, they had manufacturing here as well. As time wore on, the community started to die off as businesses left and economies changed and granaries were closed down. This is what the town was left with. It was just kind of falling apart, going away. And the gentleman decided, like I said, to bring it back to life.
A combo with onion rings.
Combo with onion rings on Texas toaster, but
it brings a lot of things to the community. It brings back a 50 style feel, which we are a 50 style diner with true Indiana type meals, you know, the breaded tenderloin and different things. It's a connection between the old and the young, like I said before. You see a lot of older people with everything we have in here with the antique pumps and everything else, and their grandfathers are sharing with their kids, hey, this is what I pumped gas with when I was a kid, or they see the old tractors here, you know, and so it's kind of a connection between the old and the young. Probably the thing we're known the most for is probably the breaded tenderloin. Our breaded tenderloin sandwich is probably the big one, but our hamburgers and everything else are getting a lot more popular. Salads, we kind of throw our own flair on a few things around here, so we've kind of got a variety for you to pick from.
There's a lot of history here, and even the tractors outside and just the memorabilia, and you know, kids nowadays, they don't know about this stuff. We're so technology savvy. I mean, even in the company I work for, you know, we're just all about technology, and this just brings you back to kind of reality, what it used to be like